This Saturday marks the return of Alumni Weekend to the MAC after a 2-year hiatus. It's a special time for former members of the men's hockey program as they come together to reconnect, reminisce, and take a few rips around the ice. Today we will hear from two number 9s, one current and one former, as they reflect on what Alumni Weekend means to them. Please welcome Kyle Maksimovich and Brent Andrews. Brent Andrews, Kyle Maksimovich, thanks for coming on today, boys.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. So Brent, maybe I'll start with you. This is the 10th anniversary for Alumni Weekend. A big thing for us alumni. You played in it as a player. Yep. You're now sitting here on the alumni side. Maybe just walk us through it, Brent, in terms of what the format looks like and maybe what it means to you now playing as alumni, no longer as a player.
Yeah, so I've been part of one alumni game back in 2020 before the world came to a stop. So it was kind of a great afternoon to get out and get into the dressing room, have some drinks and some food with the boys, and kind of get to chatting with everybody you used to play with or guys you've seen around before in previous games, and get out and there's a game on each side, one in rink A and one in rink B with I think they break it down of U15 under and U15 over between two sides, and you have a little scrimmage and then back to the room for some more beverages and pizza before the Panthers game. So no, it's great. You kind of just catch up with people that you played with, and maybe there are a couple of teams that are a year older than you or played before you, and people you've seen around the community. So no, it's great to kind of catch
still
up.
Get going?
Not as much as they used to. You get out there, guys like here McKeever though, they ramp it up a bit. Yeah, they get it going. So
good stuff.
No, it's good to get you back out.
Right on. So I'm going to get you to put your player hat back on just for a minute, Brent, and I'll kind of ask both of you. When you're going into that event, what does it mean as a player, knowing that you got 50, 60, 70 alumni sitting up in this room watching you? What does it mean to you as a player, and maybe what is it that you enjoy most about the night? Maxie, maybe I'll start with you.
So I've only ever got to experience the one back in my first year, but from what I know, it's one of the biggest nights of the year, right? It's one we mark on our calendars, and we know it's special because we have the alumni that have kind of built that foundation for us, and brought this fan base, the great fan base that we already have, to UPI and to our games. So to have them there to support us, we want to get the win, and that's what we're pushing for, and I know Forby puts extra emphasis on it too, so it's a big night.
What about you, Brent?
No, that's exactly it. It's going to be a full barn of guys that had a lot of pride in their years of playing for the Panthers and being around the team, and donors and supporters, so you want to have your best effort that night, and like Maxie said, it's a big night for Forby and team as well, as it's people that are huge supporters of UPI men's hockey, so you want to be able to put a good show on and make them proud. So,
do you feel any extra pressure on that night, like knowing that there's that many here, extra eyeballs on you? Like, did you feel any different, Brent or Cal? Did you remember feeling any different that night?
Personally, it's a little bit more pressure. I know Forby gets even more excited and amped up, so you can feel that.
He gets us ramped up in the room as the alumni come in. We're ready to go.
Yeah, no, like Ski was saying, you want to put on a good show, and Forby emphasizes that. So I get a little bit nervous, but I think once the puck drops, it's just business as usual, right? So it's great though when you look in the stands and you see packed, no empty seats, and the crowd's cheering, and it's electric. So
good stuff.
Yeah. No, that's just it. Yeah, you want to get ramped up for it, a little bit more nervous out of the gate, and kind of neat seeing everybody out lined up on the blue lines. But once that puck drops, you're looking at another business as usual, but always good to see it.
I always think one of the special parts for me is at the end of the game when boys all come down and everyone's banging on the glass here and the sticks are on. So hope he's doing that again. I'm usually up in the booth. I don't get to participate in that, but anyway, it's all good. So Kyle, recently big win coming from FISU event. A couple of your teammates, TJ Shea, Matt Broussard, playing, win gold medal for Canada. You were selected to that team. Unfortunately, you got the injury in the UNB game just before departing, night before.
Yeah.
I know that would be upsetting for you, so I don't want to dwell on that. But maybe if you could offer a comment on terms of what that was looking from afar, seeing your buddies going out and achieving success the way that they did.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough bounce there. Getting injured, I think it was like 6 hours before I was supposed to fly out, but you know, things happen for a reason. You know, I ended up staying back and you know, going through rehab and everything with Harry there, and yeah, just healing up, getting ready to go for this weekend pretty much. But you know, it's an awesome experience for, you know, my teammates Matt Broussard and TJ Shea. So very happy to see them, you know, win gold obviously, and win it in, I guess, Canadian fashion, you know, crushing teams by a couple goals. So they had great tournaments. You know, all the guys were supporting them while they were there and checking in, you know, to see how they stayed in dorms and everything, and they got the whole experience there. And I think it was Herb Brooks Arena. So
talk about history.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I was just, I know, very happy for them, excited for them to bring that back, and it's more accolades to add to our team this year. So,
what do you think that's going to do for the team? Seeing the boys, you know, like, where you think there will be a spin-off effect for the boys coming back?
You know, I think with how well that they did individually and as a team there with Canada, I think it can bring some of that confidence back into the team. You know, we went on a little bit of a, I think it was 1-2-1 there while they were gone.
Yeah.
But you know, I think bringing that confidence and that leadership back into our dressing room will be key, you know, in getting that first round bye, because that's what we're fighting for at this time of the year. So.
Yeah. So it's not only Alumni Weekend. We got a little bit of a special edition going on this year. Kyle, in the sense that Carson McKinnon is teaming up with Jack Flamin. Acadia is going to be in town. Jack Flamin's the captain of Acadia. Carson, of course, a left winger here with the team, your roommate.
Yep.
And they're raising awareness for MS, trying to raise a little bit of funds. I know part one happened in Acadia maybe 2 weeks ago. Part two is going to be happening here. Maybe if you could talk a little bit about how fans can get involved in that, or again, what that means to you guys, for your team and for your teammates.
Yeah, it's you know, it's something that directly affects you know, one of my best friends and like one of the brothers of the team. So you know, he started this initiative with Jack Flamin of the Acadia Axemen. And it's to help support MS. So there's a link in Carson's bio on Instagram where you can go to donate to help support the cause. I think they're already at $5,000 right now. So it's gaining some ground, and you know, we're going to celebrate and acknowledge that. I believe it's Saturday at our game. So they'll have booths set up at the game, and kind of just, I guess, directing people on where some more information about the disease and kind of directly how they were affected. So should be a great night. Come out and support, and if you see the booth, feel free to stop in and ask questions and donate. So
awesome. Well, boys, a great number 9 in the past, a great current number 9 right now. See if we can get you back here to keep you in that uniform for 1 more year. We don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we'll keep working on you. Boys, thanks for being great Panthers. Thanks for being a great Panther right now. Thanks for coming on today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Awesome.